Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was a, point of no return deal.
Because this looks very much like a go
Yep.
through this and you're done.
Now there's probably one more puzzle room on the other side.
Let's see, one in ending order. Eh?
Look around very carefully. There's a trap door. Is that a chair? Or just a... Can you look at it with
That's
the
a
lens?
chair, but it's got something well, no, it's not a chair. It's just a thing.
Whatever you do, don't put the key on top of the tower.
Shell?
No, we're not.
Shell, I think you are way too focused on this. I think we just proceed.
Wander, please, don't.
Shell, please. All of the endings are valid.
But there's always bad endings in these games. I don't like seeing them.
Cares?
I don't like seeing them.
If we're gonna see every ending, why this kerfuffle? Why not just go? You know?
Maybe it's because in the Myst games, the other endings mean death.
Yeah, so you let that rule you too much.
Death or eternal exile and imprisonment. And this guy was already talking about prisons and being trapped somewhere. So I know this all too well. That begs the question, could you have actually used the other devices inside it?
Don't think
since
so.
these all have apertures on them.
Okay, can't interact with that. I'm having trouble figuring... Ah, here we go. I was having trouble figuring out what I was supposed to click on. Still having trouble figuring out what I'm supposed to be clicking on.
I'm wondering if this is the Craftsman, if this is his object of power, was Margaret's the other one? And then whose was the last one?
The Great Khan.
The Great... No, there was the Great Khan, but then...
Maybe? I wish you didn't have to put the lens on for those. Wish it was automatic. Oh, I see.
You need to get that lined up.
There we go.
What's wrong?
Oh, just a comment. Let's see. So what do we got? So we've got this. Hello, this.
Can you look at it with the lens? I do wonder, though.
Yeah, I see a mirror down there. Oh, it's a rotoscope.
That it is. Do you look at it though? Can you look at it with the lens?
No, it's still not that.
Do you have to look through the device? Or does that slide down? Or
It lets me zoom in on. Oh, that's where we put this mirror.
oh, I see. As it spins. Oh no. Should we really go into this one first?
Shall? Bravely ever forward.
So you have to get all the red ones in the middle.
So once again, I Mr. Magoo'd my way through the situation, and it worked out fine.
Are we letting him in?
Oh, hey, we're back on the train.
It's the first class train. Wait, those are where you could put the other two.
Cool.
Can we get them on? The pedestals?
Sure.
I think we open it up. So this was Margaret's, wasn't it? I think you have to pull the things on the sides or push buttons.
There we go.
Ah.
Okay, so here are our endings.
Oh. So there's the first class train, the old door. So the gold bracket holds them in place.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
This one seems worse.
This doesn't seem good. So there's the blue, which I see.
So
the default is red. Then there's blue and green. Green's was Margaret's. Blue was potentially someone else who was trapped. And then red is the Craftsman. I think his is the default right now. Because remember, it's the first class train.
I don't think I can interact with this. So at this point, we're locked into one of these 3 endings.
Aren't those the only 3 endings?
There's a 4th.
There's a 4th?
Mm-hmm. There's 4 endings.
Oh, what if we use the screwdriver?
You joke, you're right.
To dismantle something.
You absolutely break something. I don't see the screw hole, so I'm thinking we start with this one, then we do the other 2, and then we do the last one. I know there's some sort of official order, but who cares?
Let's look for a screw hole. What do you think?
I don't think we can. Can we?
Would it be on the main device?
Oh. So this is the first ending right now that we're looking at.
The first ending is you take the red train.
Correct.
There's also, you can take the green door. You can take the blue door.
I'm ending this.
What?
Whee! Back to life. As we knew it. Congratulations, you found the center of my labyrinth. May feel like a victory, but it leaves you farther from freedom than you've ever been. If it's any consolation, you are the first, and you will be far from the last. Know that every single turn led you to this point. As you like puzzles so much, I have one final riddle for you to occupy you for eternity. What's the difference between a maze and a labyrinth? But how can I expect you to answer when you cannot tell a room from a prison? The Craftsman.
And is he going to be there across the way from you? Or is it the end times? Oh. And are you in that box?
Yep.
And he summoned the demons. So that's the imprisoned ending. Change your fate on the main menu to revisit Greyholm only by using the mysterious artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
So are we going to see the other ones?
Yep.
So that's the imprisoned ending.
In we go.
So it was imprisoned. It was freedom or escape. It was escape. Then there was the one with this creepy tentacles.
I really wish they'd dropped us right before we went through that door, considering I had everything set up.
Oh, you're right.
Why make me do this puzzle again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Release. That was another one. Release was the one with the creepy tentacles. And then the last one was... Do you remember what the last one was?
Nope. You gotta remember.
Oh.
I've been kind of dozing for this entire thing. Once again, if I'm not at the helm, I do really tend to disengage. Just because...
I noticed.
I mean, I've admitted it fully, and it was quite nice to just kind of zonk and let you have your fun where I'd say, like, the occasional thing. And
the
like,
last one was Lost. Okay, thanks.
I've been trying to avoid reading chat.
Lost. But hey, it's for something that we had already seen but had just forgotten.
True, true.
So I don't really consider that bad.
I know. I just know every once in a while somebody tries to throw an answer, and so I've just tried to
Imprisoned.
limit myself.
Release. Escape. Yeah, now you can get that other mirror.
It's interesting that I even move this around ever. It doesn't seem like it's necessary. Why do I have to do this again?
Yeah, it would have been nice if you did solve all these, that they just put you back to when you had... I suppose it's because they can't guarantee that you didn't... already have everything in place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's the red. We always knew that red was bad. But I don't know if the other two are necessarily good.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because I think the blue one may release the creature. I don't know if choosing the one that Margaret gave you would make you lost or if it would make you escape. So did you want to do blue or did you want to do green?
Yeah, let's go left first. That was the first one we got, I think.
It was. It's the one for the coins. Yeah, but where would that take you?
The space.
Get the cursor out of the way. The boathouse? Oh, is this escape? Ah! Ah! Get on that boat! Get out of here! No! No, evil tentacle! No! I think this is the escape ending. Or is this the release
once
ending?
Again, destroy.
They just maybe it's just angry that you keep evading it.
It wants to eat you. It wants you in its maze. It wants you to keep solving puzzles.
I must have pored over thousands of maps. Greyholm isn't just gone, it never existed. I sometimes doubt my sanity, and others are starting to agree with me. This quest can only land me in an asylum. No matter. I find curiosity has lessened its grip on me, and life's other interests are returning. Whatever it was that drew me is gone. I can sense it no longer, and I finally feel free. Was there ever a source of the null, or was it always just bait in the trap? I know now that I will never know, and that knowledge is a sweet, sweet joy. The escape, freedom.
Escape. I really hate the fact that I have to set this up every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm good at it, but... I just want to go to bed. Might take us a little bit to get to the next ones. People in chat, you guys...
Wander.
Hiccups. People in chat, you guys want to clarify on this? Are the next two room games really connected, or is it kind of thematically connected and like events connected? Because I know 4 is separate.
The mobile one's going to be more difficult to play. I know that the VR one we could play.
So we can play the other two. That's not an issue.
The lens?
Outright.
I'm just wondering where in all this we'll find a screw.
So Old Sins is a prequel.
Oh, maybe after AS? Or about AS?
Maybe, yeah. But I guess my main thing is, like, how connected are they? Because if they're not terribly connected, that gives us some time. If they're super connected, I mean, we still have, like, half a month.
We didn't necessarily need to complete these all in October.
No. Mainly, we're definitely not gonna... We're gonna be playing Yuppie Psycho before we play another room game, for sure.
Let's focus on the room while we're still in the room.
I'm not focusing on this, Shell. Do you know how many times I've done this?
That's
My
true.
third time. I've got it on reflex, which is why I'm starting to screw up a little bit.
Alright, and then you have to grab that mirror.
Oh, yeah. We... Faster. Faster. Ah. Seriously, this is... I'm gonna say one of my least favorite... Oh, whoops.
When I played my series for the Myst games, I didn't even bother showing all the endings. I just showed the optimal endings. The best ones. Because it's painful to go through all the bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you really do feel like a failure. And also, why would I want to go through the last steps of a game over and over and over and over again?
That's kind of where I'm at. It's just like... I wish the endings were a little clearer on, like, which ending you're getting beforehand.
The thing is, she told you. She had a card for each one.
You're right.
And we have been...
I guess when it boils down to it, it's just like...
Realistically, you never choose the easiest one, and you never choose the one that the creepy evil guy at the very beginning gave you.
Yeah, which is effectively the same one?
It's the center one.
Yeah.
Is the bad one.
Yeah.
So the one that she gave you for finding all the coins was best. However, this one was... I don't want to say it was harder to find, because getting all the crystals was more difficult and completely optional. But I do wonder... Because Khan was the one that had gone mad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Need help?
Gosh. I solved this correctly the first...
There you
never
go.
mind.
There you go.
I solved this correctly the first time so fast I didn't learn how to do it. and then solved it so fast the second time that I still won't know how to do it the third time.
All right, and this one has even more tentacles, and the lightning storm
This one's probably
starts.
release.
This one's release, probably. You're right.
Yum yum.
Where you
Lick the tentacle. Be the tentacle.
Get the cursor out of the way.
Become the tentacle. Day of the tentacle.
So you rush. Yeah, you're teleported to the boat again, but this time it takes you, or
we hop on the boat as usual.
Or we hop on the boat as usual.
But instead of seeing it destroy everything, it rises.
It rises. Oh, yeah. Because now it's not emerging from the earth. It's also emerging from the sky. Ah. I don't know if this letter will reach you. I only know the warder will take my bribe. You must come at once. When we opened the gateway, something was waiting. It had always been waiting, and now it is here. Soon we are doomed. I know you have no reason to trust me, but you must. You are the only one who can help. You are the only one who knows. You are the only one who will believe me. I am in Bethlehem. Find me. But who are they writing to? Release. So then, the last ending, we need to do something with the screwdriver.
It is the thing that solves all puzzles.
But what do we do with our little screwdriver?
Break it! Probably point all of them on.
Is that possible?
We'll find out.
Do you even see a screw in all this?
Probably not. We'll find one.
I mean, there's plenty of rivets. But those are more bolts.
I kind of wish the release one was different. That we didn't hop on the boats or something. Like, if it was more of like we were standing on the towers, the tentacles were bursting all around us, and like we ascend into the sky as tentacles just start descending. Or we unravel into tentacles.
Ah, because then it's released through you. That's succumbing to it. Maybe.
It just feels kind of cheap to be on the boat again.
Mm-hmm.
It very much... This kind of reminds me of the ending of Deus Ex Human Revolution, where it's just like, pick your ending. A, B, or C.
That one was just a button press, though.
It was a button press. This is a button press obfuscated by puzzles.
Oh, that needs to be spinning first, so...
Yeah, so I have to move that over for reasons. Looks like Mass Effect 3's ending. Yep. And it's like, I don't mind it for this game, necessarily. But there's definitely that feeling of just like... I have lost my interest in multiple endings in games. Because it often ends up splitting the budget. And making the endings feel cheaper, I guess.
I think with this one, though, was Margaret was trying to stress to you that you shouldn't trust this guy. He was clearly going to use you for his own ends.
Mm-hmm.
The weird thing with her mentor's box was a little bit different. All right. Do we even bother putting the other two boxes down?
We have to.
We do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that means
I think we have to have both
the
of them on.
All the lights? Wait. Oh, there's like a little screw panel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. This is a way for us to get all the lights on? Open it up. Slide it. There you go.
Little did you know, Wander, the fifth and true ending can only be done while filing taxes and baking a perfect lobster bisque.
Ooh, I miss lobster bisque. I want a lobster bisque again someday. If they all turn the same direction, then... You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just...
It'd be nice for you to line up as much as possible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I've just kind of sped through this one with... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I know how to do this one now, like, the proper way.
Oh, hey, yeah, turn it. Yeah. Yeah, they're all the right way, except... Oh, you need to get...
All but two of them.
Yeah. Okay. So then... Oh, but they're all out of sync. Ah. Well, if you hold those two, go back. If you had...
Yeah, I think I screwed this up by organizing too much.
Yeah, go up to the top. Go up to the top.
Okay.
Go up to the top. Like, literally, go up to the top one. And do it once. Or the other way.
There we go.
Thank you. I just saw it and I was going, don't, please.
Like I said, I never learned how to do it properly because every single time I just did it right on the first try by accident.
Okay, that's the creepy one. It's a shame that the colors aren't mixing. It should be purple on that, shouldn't it? Wait! What happened to the screwdriver?
It's fine. We only needed it once.
Oh, you're right.
And I think there's only a screw hole on one of them.
Ah, okay. Ooh, I was a little concerned for a moment.
You are a perpetual stress ball.
I know, I'm very stressed out by endings like these. Because I don't want to get them wrong. Look at this.
Into the goo! Time to punch Cthulhu in the nuts.
But this is the lost one, isn't it? Get your cursor out of the way, please. Mars!
We just get there and suffocate.
Oh no. You would suffocate in minutes, wouldn't you? But hey, if there's pyramids here, maybe you can live inside one? Lost. You got the achievement for Fate Changer, which probably means that you found all of the endings. Which we did. We found all the endings. Ah!
Yay. Yay.
So, connection to Mars.
See,
Goopy
when I say I don't really like endings, it's because they don't have as much impact, because then you have to kind of be like, yeah, but which one's the canon ending? See, I would have preferred it, honestly, if that last one was just the true ending. And, you know, room 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever just picks up with us on Mars doing more puzzles. Because that was such a, just like a quick tease of like, now you're on Mars, and then...
For me, definitely not the blue ending. The blue ending wouldn't be canon because he would have destroyed the world. The taking the red ending, where you're trapped forever, obviously no. That shouldn't be the true ending. Because that would be if your character was completely ignorant of what Margaret was trying to warn you. I would say that the true ending would be between Margaret's ending, where you escape and once again they're foiled and the darkness can't
I feel
enter
like
the
that's the ending, and then this should have just been the true ending, which is like, yes, you could have done that, but instead you went to Mars.
But if you went to Mars, unless there's something in that pyramid that can sustain you and send you back to Earth, or
puzzles sustain me,
or you're done. You die. I
mean, we're clearly a wizard.
Well, in any case, that was a lot of fun. Of the 3 room games that we've played, how would you say it ranks?
From what I experienced, I think the room 3 is probably the best of them. It suffered a little bit from what the room 2 suffered from, which was very specifically having multiple locations to look for and explore made it a lot harder to figure out exactly what you're supposed to do, mainly just because you're kind of aimlessly flailing. We sped through the room 1 really fast because it never really felt like we were just wandering around just trying to figure out what to click on to continue.
I wonder how you will handle Mist then, because Mist is about exploring an entire island or world.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did okay. We definitely
islands,
got stuck with abduction for a while and got frustrated. So we'll see. But I really liked the focusedness of the room 1. And I liked this one because it clearly was the highest quality.
I think this one also had perhaps even more of a narrative.
Yeah, the previous 2 were kind of just vague-ish. We were just following AS's footsteps, and in this one, well, I mean, we were still following footsteps and apparently doing some evil dude's bidding, but not quite. I don't know. We'll see.
Whoever the Craftsman is.
Either way, fun little games. And we'll be back for the other 2 later. We're going to need a little bit of a break from the room games, because both of us have been having puzzle dreams. Like, I've been having them incessantly. That's why I woke up early today, because it was just like...
Really? What was the puzzle?
Hell if I remember. I just remember rotating a box over and over again.
Alright.
But for now, goodbye.